Glow. Oh, you sound like her. You even laugh like her. I'm talking about, you know how embarrassing it is to be at the club, mother. That's Glossa, that Glossa. And I walk outside to a Malibu bitch. Y'all don't know how embarrassing that is. And I got to sit here and fly. It's like, yeah, this is my other car. You know what I'm saying? The other one in the garage and Cordova in the, yeah. Fuck. She ain't obligated. She ain't obligated. I was so damn hungry, I damn near ate a roach. She ain't obligated.
Brother, You just saw the video a second ago. We got sibling beef. And it stems around the rapper GloRilla. And apparently one of her sisters ran online to like the vlogs and just been online talking really disparagingly about GloRilla, saying she doesn't support the family's still broke, and she feels entitled to some of the earnings that GloRilla has occurred these last couple of years as her popularity has grown. And I Googled it. Apparently, GloRilla has like 10 siblings, or she's one of 10. And one of these sisters, I don't even know her name, had something to say about her. Let's go to the next clip where she's getting interviewed by TMZ of all people.
Let's start with just your grievance that you feel that your sister has an obligation to share the wealth.
Hell yeah, she got an obligation to share the wealth. We sat here, we struggled together. Took baths and bottles of water, rest, roaches, all that. Yeah, she obligated. Is them friends obligated? She doing everything for them. So yeah, I feel like I'm obligated.
What is it you think she's not doing for the family? What is the... you're making it sound like there's a real financial hardship. Describe what you're talking about. She's
not doing nothing. Nothing. She's not doing nothing for family. At all. She do little oohs and ahs for our parents or whatever, but barely nothing, because my mama still clocking the clock at FedEx. No, she don't want to work. Gloria got y'all believing this fake ass, imaginary ass thing where she retired them. No, she did not. My dad retired because his time was up. She's supposed to have retired my mama, but she didn't. My mama still clocking the clock at FedEx.
Why does she owe it to you to support you and to support the family beyond what she wants to do? It's her money, right?
Great question.
Because don't go on no interviews, talk about our struggle. You want to do that's not right. You don't sit here and talk about struggles, sit here and struggle with. It's not one sibling, you got 9 other siblings. She get her money just because she got plenty other in Memphis she getting money to. I got 2 siblings staying down there in Atlanta with her that she treat them like housemaids.
If they staying with her in her home, I'm assuming, I don't know. That ain't none of your damn business. You sound like an entitled handout motherfucker who think because your sister blew up, you should get everything that she has gotten just because y'all related. Fuck out of here.
Y'all keep on painting this picture like she's just a good person, an upright person. She's not.
So here's something that Glo pretty publicly did last year when your dad, you said he retired. His time was up, so he retired. And she bought him a brand new Jaguar as a retirement gift, right? And we saw this back in November. I mean, that's pretty nice to give someone a Jaguar, no?
Yeah, what picture of the Jaguar do you have?
I just know it's a white Jaguar.
What evidence do you have of the brand new Jaguar?
Are you saying that the Jaguar was not, she didn't actually give him a Jaguar?
It was nowhere near new. What evidence do you have of that brand new Jaguar?
You notice what she just said? There was no evidence of it being new. So she didn't say it didn't happen. It was just no evidence of it being brand new.
There's an Instagram video
and
of it.
Of course, she gonna try to make it look good for y'all. My dad over there broke as a mother right now.
Let's say she has $2 million. How much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She can get all of it like $2,500 a piece.
How much?
$2,500.
25, like how for? That's it, just 2,500 flat, or is that a?
2,500.
Even they shocked. Like, what are you talking about? This damn pocket change. What are you talking about?
Flip.
I think she would jump at that. I think if that's all you want, I think Glo might jump at that.
But imagine her being on for 4 years and not giving us zero. None at all.
What does your mom think about you going public with this whole thing?
At the end of the day got to end. I don't give a
So there you have it. Just with her last statement there at the end, I also think she's looking for some attention. But you over here whining about she gave y'all all $2,500? Man, that's chump change. That's some broke ass ninja shit. $2,500? And again, you willing to throw your family under the bus for such a small amount of money? But anyway, let me read a couple comments. These first two comments reads, her sister ran to TMZ. I would never F with her again. Great point. The second comment, I hope TMZ paid her the $2,500 because if she did the interview for free, she's an idiot and a hater all in one. Facts, bro. Facts. And you know, dumbass people like this, she probably did the interview for free. Our dumbass probably didn't even think about money, just thinking about the clout that she was gonna get. And this last comment here, I think speaks volumes. And it reads, GloRilla's sister finna learn the hard way that once you decide to go full bull dagger, you don't get this luxury of sympathy. You playing life on hard mode, now with a bootsy fade. Let me show you guys another clip of GloRilla's sister. I probably should learn her name, but I haven't.
Oh, you sound like her. You even laugh like her. I'm talking about, you know how embarrassing it is to be at the club, mother. That's Glossa, that Glossa. And I walk outside to a Malibu bitch. Y'all don't know how embarrassing that is. And I got to sit here and fly. It's like, yeah, this is my other car. You know what I'm saying? The other one in the garage and Cordova in the, yeah. Fuck. She ain't obligated. She ain't obligated. I was so damn hungry, I damn near ate a roach. She ain't obligated.
GloRilla's sister said, you know how embarrassing it is to walk outside the club and get into a Malibu? Bitch, it's people that walk out the club and keep walking. And if you felt that way, what the fuck you in the club for, bitch?
My man's pretty funny. But that speaks to a bigger point. This fascination with the club. To a lot of broken young people, man, the club is like a mandatory item, a place you have to be, even though your ass can't afford to be. So I'm in the club like I have to be here. I gotta walk outside to a Malibu. Well, step your game up, bitch.
You're broke! You're fucking poor!
You go improve your situation, not sitting around with your goddamn handout. I'm one of those people, man, and I'll try to leave my opinion towards the end, but I don't think people are obligated, not even family, to take care of one another. Obligation is a strong word. Should you want to? Yeah, if you have those relationships that dictate so. But anyway, I got another clip of one of GloRilla's brothers and sisters talking about it. It's a pretty long clip, but I edited it down to a short one. So I'll just play that real quick.
Hey, bro, you bringing up our dad and our mama and bro, fool. Gloria dropping bank on them folks. Gave our mama 500,000.
And bought her mom house. Like,
Bought her beans. The f is you talking about, bro? Just because other motherfuckers want to get something for themselves and don't want to sit around and just let somebody continue to get, let somebody keep giving them shit, don't mean that you know what I'm saying, that they got to be on. Want to sit around and let somebody give you money. Our mama get out there and work her job. And if she want to get a job, but she ain't got to worry about you, bruh. We ain't never had and Gloria putting in houses, bruh. Gloria putting in cars, bro. Benzes. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. You asked Gloria for some money. Gloria fit the city. You said you wanted like 8,000. Like, hey, bro, yeah, see me a quick 8,000. How you gonna beg somebody then tell them what to send you?
and then that person don't even fuck with you, so how in the you even sit there? That person don't even fuck with you like that. You better be glad that they even got mercy and giving you anything, bitch.
And Gloria like that with everybody, bro. But folks want to be snakes and talk about it like she don't be doing, bro. She do everything to people that don't snake out, bro. Like, for sure, everybody in the family, bro, if a make a call to Gloria dropping off. It's a fact, bro. It's a fact. Gloria randomly sending niggas money.
I don't know any of these people, so who knows what's true and what's what, if GloRilla supports her family or does it. I personally don't think it's none of my business and none of yours as well, but we're here anyway. But me personally, I don't believe people have an obligation. The key word is an obligation to take care of your siblings. But it's the entitlement for me, people acting like, oh, you have to. And so the internet is split. People are on both sides of the aisle saying that, oh, GloRilla isn't obligated to take care of her family, and other people are saying she is. So let's see what the people are saying.
And if you one of them people that feel like GloRilla shouldn't be helping the siblings that she laid on the floor with, that she was eating empty cereal boxes with, that she was struggling with, you ain't my type of people. Cause hell nah, she shouldn't be helping auntie that she ain't talked to in 10 years and cousin from up the block and all that kind of shit. But the ones who was laying on that 1 bedroom, which I had a 3 bedroom house with, them, you obligated to help them. But all them other motherfuckers running around here, and we ain't talking about all that extra shit, cause people start wanting a Louis bag every week. They want a Birkin bag and a Kelly bag like you. We ain't talking about that type of stuff. Talking about a little decent little house, and honestly, a Toyota Corolla. Everybody should have one of them.
Let me just start off by saying that asking anybody to take care of this many people is diabolical. Now, don't get me wrong, when I make it big, I'm going to put my family on for sure. But it damn sure ain't this many of them. If you haven't heard or seen it already, GloRilla's sister been on the internet crashing out for 40 days and 40 nights about the fact that she don't believe that GloRilla helps her family.
My mama still talk about bro. My mama still clocking the clock at FedEx, bro. On God. My dad is still struggling, bro. On God. She make them. I called him out right now.
Now, one of GloRilla's friends had entered the chat and basically said, why would she be doing all of that for y'all? And y'all left her for homeless. And I do recall in an interview with Club Shay Shay where she did talk about having to sleep on her friend's couch while she was trying to make it out, or while she was trying to, grind to get her spot. She also posted these messages on her story from her mama, of her mama thanking her for providing or helping her out. And that does align with what she said in a Club Shay Shay interview, which was that she pays all of her mama's bills. Now, listen, I'm not saying that her sister is completely wrong or that she's lying, because there's always three sides to a story. But I do wish that she would have picked up the phone and called her daddy like she said she would, so we could hear him say that he was struggling. I always believe that you should help your family out, but at the same time, a lot of people who make it big go broke trying to support their entire family.
$2,500? GloRilla's family is willing to forgive her for $2,500? No way, bro.
How much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She get all but like 2,500 a piece.
How much?
2,500.
25, like, that's it? Just 2,500 flat, or is that a...
2,500.
$2,500? You guys sold out your own sister, drug her name through the mud, cause you want $2,500? On my soul, Miss Nigga wouldn't have got a dime out of me for doing this. She even admitted that 2 of the siblings live with GloRilla, but because they gotta do chores and stuff, they're slaves.
Got 2 siblings staying down there in Atlanta with her. That she treat them like housemates.
She even went on to say that GloRilla owes them money because when she talks about the struggle, that's basically their story too. So they should be paid for that. And that she does look out for the parents, just not in the way that they want. These are full-grown adults trying to freeload off GloRilla, and y'all talking about GloRilla wrong? How? Do y'all not see that's why a lot of these celebrities go broke trying to pay? Y'all all able-bodied adults. Do something that's worth money.
And I think those last two gentlemen make a great point that the first young lady didn't talk about. And when they said that there's so many people out here that go broke because they're taking care of their entire family. They make tens and millions of dollars, but then once their career is over, they have nothing to show for it because the entire time that they were making money, they were spending money like crazy. There's a retired NBA basketball player named Sebastian Telfair. And if you grew up in the 2000s and were a basketball fan, you should know about Sebastian. He's one of the top point guards out of New York City and predicted to be a great NBA player. He will have a bit of an underwhelming career, but he will play 10 years and make $20 million. And he just had an interview recently, the past couple of weeks, it was going viral because of this exact same situation. Made $20 million over his career, but he was taking care of 14 siblings.
Right, so that's about $1 million a year. Yeah. That ain't no money. That's the real truth. The real truth is I ain't really make no money. I really ain't make no money. So people like, oh, I don't understand how you go crazy from, I'm like, I ain't make Floyd Mayweather enough money. I didn't make the type of money where it's like, I'm gonna go crazy because I don't have it today. That's the real truth. If you do the math, that's $1 million a year. It's even hard. That's you got to be a real strategic dude making $1 million a year and thinking you're gonna end up, with everything on earth.
And you taking care of the family.
I got 14 brothers and sisters that I love with all my heart. I got a mother and a father. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot on us. But the real truth with the money part of it is we ain't make enough money for it to be sent the way it's supposed to be sent. Right? That's the real answer to that. But
And what Sebastian Telford is doing right now is not being accountable for his actions. Yeah, he didn't make LeBron money, but he made 20 million. Let's say 10 million after taxes. It's still your responsibility not to give that money away, but he did. And it looks like GloRilla actually responded to her sister's accusations on her stories on IG. It's a little blurry, but I'll read it to you. Thank you so very, very much. Really didn't want to ask because you already did so much. I thank you so very much for all that you do. I don't take it for granted at all. And I'm sorry, she responded with text messages from her mother acknowledging the fact that she does for them. So it is what it is. But I just found this clip too while I was putting the video together of GloRilla's sister. Apparently, she was getting a lot of pushback and negative comments from people saying, "You doing all this for $2,500?" So this is her response to it.
And y'all was calling talking about, why you say 2,500? Because that's the least she could give. You said 2 million, I said get 2,500. Because you know what? I can make the dope stretch, bitch. That's why. Give me 2,500. Let me get 2 balls to show you how I make the dope stretch, bitch. That's why, ho. 2,500, hell yeah.
I can teach from this. The cup costs 2,000.
Come on now. 2,500, we gonna make the dope stretch. Fuck, all I need is 25. Then Muriel gonna laugh. You always work a good job. That's what I'm saying.
Now you got this dumb bitch online self-snitching and incriminating herself. Talking about all she needs 2 G's to make the goddamn dope stretch. No wonder she don't give you no money, you fucking idiot. But to the conversation overall, like I said, I don't believe that people are obligated to do something for their family. Obligation shouldn't be the word that you use. I think like this, if your parents took care of you and they were good to you, I do believe you should take care of your parents. Are you obligated? No. But I do believe that if you can, you should take care of people. That doesn't mean you have to. But if you're a grown-ass man or woman sitting around with your hand out instead of going out there and get it, you're a bit of a parasite, man. You got to bring something to the table. If you hopping online talking about you need 2 G's to make the dope stretch, fake-ass Nino Brown, like what is this? And it sounds like from the other siblings' accounts that GloRilla actually did a lot for her family. But you can't please everybody. That's probably one of the best lessons that you're likely pull from this situation anyway. There's always going to be that one off or those 2 off who say you didn't do right by me, but you did right by the other 8 people. And it is what it is at this point. Again, if you want to sell me out to TMZ, 2,500, I'm likely not rocking with you anymore. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. I could totally be wrong. Because in reality, what the hell do I know? I'm just a weed head talking on YouTube. You guys let me know what you think after party in the comments. It's your commander Theo Coop, but you can
call me bitches.
Do better. Squad. All up.
Excuse me, bitches?